Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Please go to HonoluluPost.com/Post Awards and vote under Best New Thing for Mars Comedy Club. That's www.honolulupost.com/Post Awards. Because if we win, we might or might not get something.
We'll have sex with you, though.
We'll be in the paper.
I don't know if I'll sex with all of them. Hopefully we get a lot of votes. But yeah, we'll be in the paper, I guess, or
Yeah.
It'll promote Mars Comedy Club, which is where we do comedy every Wednesday night here at the lovely studio at Hawaiian Brian's, where you can come and meet Chad Wago.
Hi.
I'd have sex with him.
Yes.
Maybe.
Only if we win.
Yes, only if we win. So if we win, everybody can have sex with Chad Wago.
Yes.
So the women line up in the front, men line up in the back. The way Chad likes it, and that's the way it's going down.
Very efficient.
So what happens if you lose?
Then everybody line up behind Chad. Women bring garden tools. So go to HonoluluPost.com/Post Awards and vote for under Best New Thing, Mars Comedy Club. Also vote for our friends, please. Best place to play pool, Hawaiian Brian's. Best place to have a private party, Hawaiian Brian's. And best live music venue, Crossroads at Hawaiian Brian's. Do you see a theme? Vote for everything, Hawaiian Brian's and Mars Comedy Club. All right. Broadcasting live from the studio at Hawaiian Brian's, it's the Guys with Issues comedy podcast starring James Money, Russell Kealoha, and Chad Wago.
Come to my house, babe. Prove me wrong. Tell me that I'm fronting just for playing along. Standing in that key, fire your shine. Rather see me dead, babe. Pretend I'm something I'm not. Just me, you baby. Just standing for
And neither do the Guys with Issues, broke ass comedians. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 91 of the Guys with Issues. My name is James Bonnet. As always, I'm with Russell Kealoha.
Hello, bitches.
Bitches again.
Yeah.
The bitches are back.
Yeah,
back.
kind of cleaned it up for last episode.
Yeah.
And then bitches,
Unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily.
bitches go away, bitches come back.
Yeah.
Bitches come and go.
Bitches ain't loyal. Huh?
The hoes ain't loyal.
And we have the supposed comedian Chad Wago.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yes, remember, you can have sex with him if we win.
My name is Chad Wago, and I did not approve that message.
What? You never know. We could have good-looking people that, you know,
I guarantee that there are at least a couple of dudes that voted.
and they voted to have sex with you if we win. You gotta commit, man.
No. There's no going back now.
I know. Own up to it, man.
What do you mean there's no going back now? I never went forward with this plan.
There could be some good-looking dudes that want to have sex with you. You're not gonna say, "Hey, you deserve," because your life is awesome, good-looking man. You deserve everything that you get, even a Chad Wago.
I don't think, like, I draw mana by having them butt-fuck me. Like, I don't get a better life through their cum.
How do you know?
It's not about your life. It's about their lives, the good-looking people.
Yeah.
And for us to win, and then me and Russ will be proud of you.
We'll be proud, and we'll support you.
Yes.
Like, we'll hold you up.
I'll hold your left leg open.
Yeah.
You hold your right leg open, and
And then you guys will just watch a bunch of dudes run a train on me.
oh, they don't have to run train. They can, it could be romantic. Why you always gotta be so aggressive with your sex? It can be like, Chad, you seem like you had a long day. Let me rub your back,
Yeah.
and then strong man hands, rubbing your back and
Rubbing my back while you guys are holding my legs spread.
gently. We can be. It doesn't have to be so aggressive, Chad. You can be like, hey, Chad. I've been watching you all day, working hard in downtown. But let me tell you something, boy. I'm gonna rock your world. Rock it so hard. Yeah, see, and then you should have made a love song for him. One of Russell's love songs. That would have been awesome.
Only if we win.
If
Technically, you guys voted too.
oh yeah, I get to do Chad. I get to have some Chad.
The more I open my mouth, the worse it gets.
That's
no, it'll
what
get
she
better
said.
if we win.
That's what she said. Sorry, there's was that Michael from the Office joke? I apologize for ripping that joke. And we have a special guest in studio, literally in studio.
Yeah, in the studio.
I can say that, really, and it's real. We don't make up like a studio. This is the studio.
Yes,
is.
this is the studio.
Yes, Mr. Remy Zane.
Hello.
The Nerds Trivia. Nerd Trivia or Trivia Nerds?
We do all different kinds of trivia, but we do the nerd trivia nights at the studio, so I guess you can refer me to that. Yeah.
Every Thursday, yes?
Yep. That's
So-
Thursday, 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30 every Thursday. Come down to Hawaiian Brian's, the studio at Hawaiian Brian's. So when you walk in the door, it's the first door on your right. The glass used to be clear so you can see inside, but you'll see a big, what is it called, sandblasted or
Glaze. Frosted.
frosted window.
Is it a donut now? What?
Yeah. Actually, it tastes good. It depends on which part of the glass you lick.
Which part do you recommend?
Somewhere around the crotchio
The,
region.
the anus. Of the
So you go inside, you go around the back.
The anus.
Yes. Yeah, so you go around the back and you start licking there. But yeah, you come inside 7:30. They do trivia here, and you have teams of people, and they go up against each other. And maybe one night, if the winners, the winning team of three, right?
Yeah.
The winning team of three can have sex with Chad. That would be awesome.
There would have to be non-disclosure agreements, certain liability issues. We couldn't be responsible for anything contracted during the time spent with Chad.
I like that. And also, in case they break the Chad.
yeah.
Well, I've known Chad for 11 years, and nothing can break the Chad.
Ah, nothing. See, that's what I know about
You got a friend who's covering your ass.
Also, it doesn't necessarily have to be where you have to have the non-disclosure and insurance and all that stuff. I can always just fuck them under the table.
Oh, see, now you fucking them. I was thinking they would fuck you.
Like they voted for us.
I'm not going to lie, Chad. That's kind of presumptuous of you.
Like they would allow you to fuck them.
I'm just trying to spin this into a winning story for me.
So pretentious.
Selfish. Always about Chad.
Yes.
Why don't you take one for the team?
You're asking me to take a lot for the team.
Yes. Take a lot. Take 3. I guess so. Depends how many people vote on Honolulu Post.
.com/Pulse Awards.
Thank you. It depends how many people vote. You'll have sex with all of them, and every week, because that's going to run out eventually. All those people that voted, they will eventually have an orgasm and it's finished. That's when it's completed.
Yeah.
When they have an orgasm and it's complete. Then now, we're setting you up for sex every week. So you have 3 people, could be, defending champions, I don't know, but could be new champions that you
It
have.
could also just be 2 people too.
Is that you telling us that you rather have, you don't like odd numbers or something?
No, I'm saying that when I played last week, I won.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You have to go fuck yourself, man.
We win. Done and done.
Yeah! That's like 5 times a week.
A week?
Oh, so you won last week?
Yeah.
You're the man. See, that's why Chad that's why he's our favorite.
What was the winning question?
I can look at it for you. Actually.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
there we
quite
go.
I want to
remember.
know what.
The winning question was actually category of video games.
Okay.
What 2 recurring characters in the Final Fantasy games take their names from characters from Star Wars Episode 4?
Holy shit.
And you got that correct, Chad?
I'm not the one that got it correct. It was one of my teammates.
Who's the teammate?
Did you ever meet my friend Garrett, the one that's dating my cousin Jenna?
He stayed in your cousin Jen?
No, he's dating my cousin
Oh,
Jenna.
sorry. He
Both are
stayed
true
in
in theory.
Same time, right?
Well, it depends how many minutes of the day they. Anyways,
No, I have not.
no.
Okay.
Might have, but then,
What was the answer?
sorry.
Biggs and Wedge.
Biggs and
So they're
Wedge.
minor characters in the game. They usually get killed pretty early in the game, but they were taken from, Biggs and Wedge from Episode 4, New Hope. So they were Luke's friends, I guess.
Wow.
And that's the champ. That's the winning
That
question.
was one of the last 2 questions, yeah.
What are some? Do you have like levels, like the easier level?
It's designed where it gets harder over the night, and that's what she said. But
Oh, not really. She didn't really.
Yeah.
one of us said something.
She was hoping for that.
Yeah. A couple minutes later.
So let's see. What were some of the earlier?
Yeah, what's the easy question?
Sure, hold on. One.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so here we go. Guys with issues.
We're gonna challenge each other.
Nerd challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, Chad. Okay, this is between me and Russell.
Okay.
And then if we don't get it, then Chad, because we know Chad has competed in these. So this is a sample of what you could come to Studio Hawaiian Brian's and enjoy. The trivia by Remy Zane, and he's there every Thursday, 7:30. They got a bar, they've got tables set up so that it's gonna be a good time. Is there a cover charge?
For here, it's $5 per person. Yeah.
$5 cover charge, easy. You get
But
it.
that helps pay for your prize.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, so it's not like he goes, "Hey, I'm getting all the money," and it's only $5. It's cheaper than going to the movies,
Get your nerd on.
right? So you come here Thursday night. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's go have some fun where we're not staring at, homeless people or strippers. I don't know. In my world, that's what I see. When you go out.
That's all you see. Homeless people and strippers.
Yes.
Do you see homeless strippers?
One day I hope I see homeless strippers. Because I'd be like, I got a chance. But hey, I live someplace.
I know that you've seen homeless naked people before, James.
Oh, yeah, but they weren't strippers. Like, they'll take off their clothes in a sexual manner. You know?
And now when you see them, you're like, what are you doing Thursday night?
Yeah, so come on down to the studio at Hawaiian Brian's and get into this trivia. Only $5 to get in. 7:30 is the start time.
Yeah.
So 7:30 start time, and you could win a prize.
Go ahead.
And just for those people listening with the modicum of serious intent in this podcast, there will be no homeless strippers, nor anyone having sex with Chad until after the show.
Yeah. Well, I always have sex with Chad, so Russell is like every other week or something like that.
During the show.
Every other week.
I was wondering where that grinding noise was. That stage. Right.
So you got any sample trivia?
Sure, and
right.
this is from a week where Chad actually wasn't here, so Chad can play too if he
Ah.
Okay.
Let us have a chance.
I'll wait for you guys.
Do we have to ring in like go bloop bloop?
Well, here's the level of intelligence. It actually goes kind of this way. Well, you guys may be even, but it kind of drops where I'm sitting. I kind of bring the curve down. So
All right, let's go.
if I don't get it, then it's up to you guys too, I guess.
So these are
Oh,
the nerd.
are we a team?
No, but you guys can battle it out, whatever's.
So there's like score formatting for the actual trivia night, but in this case we're just going to go 1 point per question, I guess, and see who has the most points over
Okay.
this.
Cool.
So this is from the nerd trivia listings. This is a question from about 2 weeks ago. Based on a franchise created by Kazuki Takahashi, what trading card game involves players fighting each other using a variety of monster cards, spell cards, and trap cards?
Is that what you're signing?
I guess we make a sound or whatever.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
That would be correct.
Oh,
I would have got it wrong. I was going to say Pokemon.
Pokemon was created by Satoshi Tajiri. He was a bug catcher as a kid, and he used that interest to build on creating the Pokemon franchise.
You said bug catcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you heard. And you were ready to say, go on.
And you were saying.
I'd like to hear more about this butt trapping hentai.
Check, please. All right. So next 1 point question. The meme phrase, "Well, excuse me, princess," spawned from a short-lived 1989 animated series based on what video game franchise? Yes.
Legend of Zelda.
Very good.
Man, I'm never going to win
And
that.
this guy's going to school.
Yeah, but you guys finished.
All right. And then what?
We learned this stuff when we weren't doing school.
What 2013 made-for-TV movie will have its sequel, subtitled The Second One, aired later this month on the Sci-Fi Network?
Meh.
Yes.
Sharknado.
Very good.
I knew that one.
So right now we have Chad at 2 and
Russell
Russell at
one.
1, and Mejia James with doing his best.
I'm going to have sex with Chad. I know that. Because then he's going to win. So
Let's give James a chance to ring it.
Okay.
even if you're going to wait a long time.
So just for fun, the next 3 questions here are going to be worth 2 points apiece.
Okay.
I'm hustling you guys.
In a classic episode of Batman the Animated Series, who is the voice of the Grey Ghost, the childhood hero of Bruce Wayne? In a classic episode of Batman the Animated Series, Who is the voice? Yes.
The Joker? You guys laughing way too hard, man.
My heart just shrunk 3 seconds.
It's on your shirt. That's why I said it. Is to see the Joker's on your
Yes.
shirt.
Adam West.
Adam West. Very good. Yes.
Didn't you say Adam? No, you said.
Batman.
Oh, okay.
Who was the voice of the Grey Ghost of the hero of Bruce Wayne? That was Adam West, who played Bruce Wayne back in the 60s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Adam West. All right. So,
Also the mayor of Quahog.
yeah.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah. And he dated Meg.
Using a pair of 6-sided dice, what are the odds of rolling at least 1 2? So if all you need is to have one of those dice have a 2 on it, and a 1 and a 1 doesn't count.
How many dice?
Using a pair, so it's 2 6-sided
Okay.
dice.
Ding dong.
Yes.
2 out of 12.
No. Incorrect.
You know?
I was gonna guess.
Like rolling a 2 combined?
No, not combined.
One
so
and two.
if
Oh.
there's a 2 that shows up on either dice.
Okay, the other one has to be a 1.
Pardon?
Wait, 2?
A 2 and a 1, yeah?
I don't know, I'm going to say...
What are the chances that either of the dice come out with a 2? That's
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
asking, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. 1 in 1,000.
No.
2 out of 6?
No, it's actually going to be 11 out of 36.
Oh, okay.
And why that is let's say this is a 2 and this is a 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you switch them around where this is a 1 and this is a 2, they're different results.
Right.
So in terms of, for example, backgammon or just
Oh.
computing odds, there's 11 out of 36 chance if you to get a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
I'm not really happy with my 3.8 in college anymore.
I had a 3.9 in high school, and then I found Waikiki and, having fun, and that dropped it big time. So, music question.
Oh, okay, good chance.
Okay,
now.
okay. Let's give James a chance.
Wow, I'm the I'm retarded kid in class.
Oh, you're the retarded parking spot.
Park Yu-lee, Han Seung-young, Gu Hara, and Hyo Young-ji, I can't pronounce Korean, are the current members of what K-pop group?
Oh,
Hits by the group include Mr., Pandora, and Step. Park Yu-lee, Han Seung-young, Gu Hara, and Hyo Young-ji.
I thought you said music.
That is...
K-pop, Korean pop.
Music
There's
exists
no-
outside of America,
There's
James.
no music outside of my country.
Xenocentric, man.
Yeah. What was the question? Or there was the last question. What is the name of the band?
Yes, name of the group. Those are the 4 current members.
Um,
And they're female, in case you weren't sure. They're all
Oh.
female.
who are? Oh no, it's not Jeopardy. Who are?
They're one of the more well-known Korean pop groups currently.
One Direction.
How are they Korean? In what way is One Direction Korean?
Height Direction.
Korean
South
is
direction.
metrosexual, right?
Any takers?
They're women. 4 girls.
Yep.
Quattro.
I got a couple of guesses, but
I only know
totally guesses.
Yeah.
Direction Sameda.
In Vogue, Sammy. I'm gonna go with what is it? The Wonder Girls?
No, actually.
21?
Nope.
Okay.
Kara.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
All right, that's all right.
I just happen to know 2NE1 and Girls' Generation, which is
Yeah, Girls' Generation is about 8 or 12 or
yeah.
some
it's-
unusually
there's
high
way
number.
too
Yeah.
many women.
Well, it's not like AKB48 or that entire network. The
Yeah.
number of units is just insane.
How about one last one for the question of great significance?
Oh, so we're gonna go for a harder question then?
No, let's go for
one of
an
the finals.
Yeah, let's just go for an easier one so we, other people can play.
Oh, we want easy questions. Oh.
So
One
other,
easy final question.
other as in minority.
Technically, all 3 of us are minorities.
Yeah.
yes.
No, as in the minority, not as race, but the minority as in the one that's not like you guys, not intelligent.
How about this? What's your favorite category of trivia?
Sports.
Because then you're gonna win that one.
Oh, you're good at sports?
I'm good at sports, but you're good at you're very
Okay,
knowledgeable.
go ahead, pick one now.
Let's see. No, 'cause movies, you guys will get that too. Damn, you guys.
American music.
Lower IA?
Rap, either rap music or classic rock.
Old school
Okay.
hip hop. There you go.
There you
He's good at that.
I gotta be old school. I know new school too. These hoes ain't loyal.
Here's a question about Eminem then. And if it's the last question, it's going to be worth 5 points. So that way anyone can actually win.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And that's me
He's a
being
big
nice.
Eminem fan.
That actually just means so James can win if he answers this.
Here we go. What sometimes controversial 57-year-old director directed the music video to Eminem's Headlights, an apology to his mother, released this year on Mother's Day?
Who is Ang Lee?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. What sometimes controversial 57-year-old director directed the music video to Eminem's Headlights, an apology to his mother, released this year on Mother's Day?
Well, that was a pretty good guess, though, right?
That was a good guess.
Thank you.
But he's
man.
not very controversial. I think I would say like Oliver Stone.
Did you say controversial music video director?
No.
Okay.
Controversial director.
Okay. Spike Lee.
Very good.
Man, Chad wins again.
Chad wins.
So
All right.
Chad gets to fuck himself.
Yeah.
The prize that he keeps giving to himself daily.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this is some of that's actually good. That's good trivia stuff, man.
And it's difficult too. It's not like somebody like anybody could win. Somebody with the knowledge will. Somebody who's smart enough will win. It's not like I can come in and just because I can press the button faster, or whatever.
The way that trivia normally works, yeah, it's not like buzzer trivia. You don't have to speed your answer in. Each question maybe about 5 minutes or so if you have to answer it. It's not always, though, about knowing it offhand. You can logically come to the correct answer most of the time.
And teamwork.
And teamwork, yeah. So, like, if you're confident that it's this, but then one guy said, you know what, no, I'm pretty sure it's this, and here's why, you can work towards hopefully a correct solution that way. I mean, the opposite is also true. Like, even just earlier this week, we had several teams who were battling it out over what Jules Verne novel I was talking about with one of my questions, and some teams got it right through teamwork, some teams lost horribly. So,
You have any facepalm moments?
some, yeah. Like, I will say, for example, I'm only looking for the song title of a certain song that's in the question, but then people turn in answers with the album name or the artist name. Insofar as questions that have an obvious answer that people should know, and people just turn in the wrong answer because they, I don't know, just don't know it. Not often, thankfully.
Okay, good.
Like,
And then there's the people that play just to mess with you.
we both know someone like that. Yeah,
Someone? Do I know that someone?
Are there trolls in this?
Hi, McKenna.
Oh, yeah.
because I've known him for about 20 years now.
Also,
and
there's a friend messing with you.
in a
then.
matter of speaking, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he occasionally has team names that refer to me in some silly way, or he wants me to say them out loud to embarrass me or something like that.
Also, it's kind of like the SNL sketch or the Jeopardy where
Where Sean Connery keeps on messing with Trebek.
Yeah.
Also, see, that's what McKenna thinks.
It's like that, but
feels
less
he's-
clever.
Oh, it's gotta be somewhat clever.
Well, he's clever in the sense that he can probably win the regular trivia night on his own, but clever.
Oh, yeah, it's not slick.
It's not slick like a.
It's a lot of low-hanging fruit because me and him actually gave the same answer last week to a question where I was just like, I don't know what the answer is. I'm just gonna mess with Remy.
Oh God!
The Clockwork Orange
no,
question.
No, 1984.
Oh, it was
In
1984. That's right.
1984, the question was, in 1984, the book by George Orwell, what's the name of the room used by the party to force people to live their worst fears? The correct answer was Room 101.
Wait, you didn't say the part that made me want to mess with you.
Because of the film, of the book's popularity, it's now used as a general term for a place where unlikable thing or
Unpleasant things happen.
happen to you. Yeah.
And what did you put?
Remy's bedroom.
So McKenna,
Again, low-hanging fruit.
McKenna gives me the answer first. I just kind of sigh and shake my head, figuring, oh, only McKenna would be that mean. And then Chad just drops the exact same thing, and I cried.
Where's the loyalty?
These hoes ain't loyal.
No, they ain't.
The bro's not loyal.
Have you always how long have you been doing the trivia?
Well, the business itself, I started was about a month and a half ago or so. But as for actually doing trivia hosting, about a year and a half or so. I was doing that part-time while I was working at a restaurant, and over the course of...
Oh, is it Bubba Gump's?
No.
They do trivia.
Although I was there as a dishwasher for 2 weeks back in 2006.
Oh, really? You're just like, I had enough of these dishes, I'm out.
Well, also, after the first week, my girlfriend and I broke up at that time, and then during the second week, the kitchen flooded a lot. And there's just a lot of things that made me go, you know what, I could probably do better elsewhere.
Wow. Bubblegum's no good.
It's a good place to eat, though. Please don't sue.
Okay. They ain't listening.
So then after I don't know, where I was working at the time, it was a nice place, but different things led me to the conclusion where I kind of enjoy doing trivia. I can possibly do it full time. I can get other gigs other than where I was hosting otherwise and see where it goes from there. And so far, it's going okay.
Oh, really?
How many nights a week are you hosting trivia?
Right now, only 3. Although by the end of August, I would love to get 2 more gigs.
Okay.
So if you guys are listening out there and you guys want a trivia master, you hit do you have a website or
Yeah,
email?
TriviaHawaii.com. I think Facebook's Trivia Hawaii page gets updated a bit more, though. But you can find most of the information there. It's pretty obvious I'm the only one on it. But as far as, making the posts. But if you have any questions, you can put them on there and we'll answer them. I'll answer them. Generally, the price is negotiable. I'm desperate. No,
No, you can discuss that with
Yeah,
them
of course,
when they
yeah.
hit you up. But do you have like so when people email you or they call you, or do you have like this, as a stand-up comedian?
Yeah. I
I always get people, hey, you know what's funny? Blah blah. Blah. You should try that in your. So do you have people come up to you and say, hey, try this for trivia or?
like question categories, like formats, you mean? Like
Or any like, hey, here's one. Maybe you should try this at your, when you do trivia.
Like they give you questions.
Yeah.
I get requests for like categories a lot. Like, where's the hockey questions or where's the Doctor Who questions? And
No, like a friend that says, hey, use this at your trivia show. Here, go use this. Go do it. This is an awesome question. Because we get all the time, we go, hey, here's a funny joke. You can use it. And it's like, why am I going to use your joke? I can come up with my own stuff.
well, like a lot of the times I write my questions at this internet cafe where my friend works. And my friend occasionally plays, though. So, like, I can't, take a suggestion saying, hey, you should do a Godzilla question. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, good idea. And if he shows up that day,
Oh, right.
that kind of thing. So, I usually, I have, a little note file on my iPhone, for example, where if I think about a funny topic or a good question, I can, make a note and just work on it, work on actually fleshing the question out later on. So right now, on my phone, I've got about 12 different little notes for tomorrow's trivia. So once I get home tonight, I'm just going to start writing questions for that. But the formats, formats are malleable, but what I really want to do, aside from, make money to pay rent, I want to do a charity trivia night of some kind.
Oh,
So
that'd
get
be,
3 local celebrities or semi-celebrities,
We're semi-celebrities.
yeah.
That's why I'm here. No, basically,
Pulse suckers.
Yeah,
by all means, yeah.
best new thing.
And then just, I guess there'd be a cover charge would just be, a small donation to
Right.
charity, and then just the winning player would actually get all or most of that cover donated to their charity of their choice in their name.
Oh, that'd be
I like that
awesome.
idea.
Yeah. I don't see why. I think I think there are enough people out there that would like to do that.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I think maybe you should have voted. Well, then you would be going up against us for best new thing, and then
And then we couldn't vote for you
yeah,
because I want to fuck myself.
yes.
I don't want to get fucked by any of y'all, so
So we all fuck Chad. I go.
That's how the story always ends.
I go last. So you guys know I go last. I like to sleep. I like to cuddle after. And,
Okay.
so I don't want to be like, I'm done. Move, Chad.
So the idea of having sloppy 2,487 isn't a problem for you, or?
Hey, if we get 2,487 votes, I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah.
Not about my butt.
Like,
but-
lube it up.
Yeah. There's more places. There's other places other than your butt, Chad. Why are you always thinking about your butt? You have hands.
because
you have
that's
a mouth,
uncomfortable.
Ears,
underarm.
nostrils.
Squeeze your chest together.
Did you and I watch the same anime in high school, man? I don't know.
Was it the Wago?
Come to think of it. Get it? Come to think of it.
I see. So, you're. Just a quick bio. You're local. You're from Hawaii.
Yep.
You went. How do you know Chad? He has a.
Chad used to work at a comic book shop called Last Sanctuary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We didn't even know that about you.
Where's that?
It closed down. It's where Nordstrom Rack?
Nordstrom is, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one at Ward?
Oh.
Ward Warehouse.
That would be Other Realms. That is actually one of the prizes that you give away
Every now and then.
Yeah.
What you
Gift cards.
So like you need to own the store or something for a week?
You get to run the shop.
I feel like Hazmat might have a problem with that.
You get to put the comics in the plastic. And some people might like that.
Doing that for free? No, that's more Gecko's kind of thing.
So you guys are all comic. Three of you here, comic geeks, I guess. Not geeks in a bad way.
To a greater or lesser extent.
To a certain, yeah, like, I mean, I think...
He was there mostly for Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
I didn't really... Well, the people that we knew at the time, like Matt and Jason, you know, they played Yu-Gi-Oh with me. I played with them, whatever. I was there for Smash. I was there just to hang out with you guys.
Okay.
The owner played backgammon too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I would occasionally win, you know, like $112 from those guys.
Oh, okay.
And they still owe me about $50, but that's
You
fine.
can win money from playing backgammon?
Yo.
Rich people love gambling, bro.
But backgammon?
I went to Japan earlier this month, pretty much just to play in a backgammon tournament.
Really?
I mean, even if I had won the tournament, I would have barely made a profit off the airfare and hotel, whatever. But no, it was fun. Yeah, backgammon's fun.
Wow. I mean, I know backgammon, but I didn't know that you could play it for money.
I can teach you after the break.
Uh-oh.
After this dollar point.
Uh-oh. Then I got to count numbers, and then it gets complicated.
Yeah.
And then see, setting me up, I'm going to lose $1 a point.
No, what you're doing is you're paying for an education.
Yeah, right. I'm not even paying for my own college. I guess now that I have the three of you here, I can ask you guys this. I don't know, maybe me and Russell was debating on it the other day. Batman versus Superman. Okay, so Remy, who do you think would win in a beef between Batman versus Superman?
You're talking just it depends. Like, are they standing on opposite sides of a ring of an octagon or something like that? Do they have access to their full powers and, you know, like utility belts and everything? I mean, is Batman wearing kryptonite underwear or something like that? Like, what's happening here?
Does it have to be the under? Well, you were saying something about like Batman would have kryptonite something.
Yeah, kryptonite gloves.
Okay, well, it doesn't have to be in a ring. It can be like in the Nevada desert, like nobody around, and they just, I hate you, and you're.
Well, like what? Eye laser and ice breath. Superman, pretty much instant KO, right?
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying.
Or you could be the pacifist and in the middle of a desert just fly away and leave Batman there.
Yeah, I guess that Batman would die because he's just a human. Yeah. See, so now you're going up against Batman?
Well, I've always been a Superman fan.
Oh, I thought you were against.
Well, I was just saying, you know, if he could use anything, you know, Batman would have these, you know, kryptonite gloves or something and be punching him.
Like, if you're in a gunfight, you know, on the street, you're not going to start off by using a stick. You're going to use guns from the get-go.
Right.
So
what about Chad? Okay, so now let me ask Chad. Is there a way that Batman could win if Superman can use all his powers?
Yeah, the same way that he wins every time the fight's written.
Batman wins?
Just about every time they fight.
How?
All kinds of tricks. There's like kryptonite. The most famous fight that they've ever had, Dark Knight Returns. Before the fight happened, Superman warned Batman that he was going to fight him. Superman was not trying to kill Batman. He was just trying to incapacitate him. Batman made sure to hit him with a nuclear weapon. He also had an Iron Man suit of armor. He had kryptonite. And he also drained all the power from the city to try and electrocute Superman.
Batman's got... He sounds like
even through all that, he could still regenerate, though. I mean, like,
yeah.
If it's a fight to the death, then Superman's
the
win
reason why Superman couldn't regenerate is when he hit him with the nuke. Not only did the nuclear weapon really hurt Superman, but it also caused fallout, and because of the sun, that's where Superman gets his powers.
So they will fight in the shade. Just reference another comic.
Yeah.
Another comic by the exact same guy, actually. Frank Miller.
But
yeah, no, Superman should win every fucking time.
Because everything would have to line up perfectly for Batman to win.
Yeah.
Like, what if Batman misses? And what is Batman doing with a nuclear missile? He's like
a billionaire.
He's a terrorist.
Yeah, for justice.
Terrorizing evil.
To be fair, the Planeteers were also terrorists. A lot of the villains in Captain Planet were not actually breaking laws. And the Planeteers were eco-terrorists.
You know, like those people that shoot water at the boats.
Shoe water at
The
the
ones that
boat.
look like.
Well, can you be more descriptive? You put a shoe water. Do you mean the boat washer? The guy that washes the boats? Or maybe a dolphin that was squirting water?
Maybe a woman that was squirting at the boat.
Hey, on the boat.
Hmm.
Because chicks get horny on the ocean. I don't know why.
You mean Sea Shepherd by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Is they talking about like the people who were going up against those whaling?
Yeah, those are eco like.
Yeah.
terrorists.
Oh, they're eco-terrorists.
Oh, yeah, vigilantes.
Oh. Because it's not illegal for them to get the whales, and I see. So Chad is saying that Captain Planet, or the Planeteers from Captain Planet.
I guess Captain Planet would be like the Hitler of the terrorists.
Oh, and then they all do raise their hands up.
Yeah.
With Hi-oh, Planet! Go put a mustache.
A little green mustache.
That little kid, he doesn't say heart, he says Heil.
Yeah, because Hitler does not have a heart.
Yes.
So that's Hitler come back.
And he wanted to own the whole planet.
The ghost of Hitler
Yeah.
is Planet. What is his
Captain
name?
Planet.
Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Oh, Mein Kampf means Captain Planet in German.
Sure it does. Sure.
Yeah?
Today it will. Okay.
Right, trivia man?
You know what? For $5, yes.
Oh, there you go. See, it's in mein Scheiße. Something to do with shit. And something written off for porn. Oh, you know who does porn? Sorry, Russell. Do you watch Game of Thrones, Remy?
Never seen it.
Oh, okay. Game of Thrones.
Oh, the
Shay.
Game of Thrones porn?
No, Shay does porn.
Oh, no. They have like a handful of actresses that have done porn in the past on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, give me their names. I gotta search. Not right now, but later.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me a little bit of time to do some research.
Okay. That's so weird. It's like-
Research.
See, I was actually thinking a couple hours ago, porn's not that big a deal. I mean, even Shirley Temple had to start somewhere. No.
There's Shirley Temple porn out there?
Wouldn't you like to see it?
I don't know if I would.
Maybe not as a kid. Maybe when she's grown up. Because even when they have like the teens, like the 18-year-old, then they say they're underage, but they're 18 or 19.
Or they're 27.
Yeah, but it still doesn't. I'd rather see the lady who's been around.
You watch those porns where they're like, oh, I just turned 18. And you're like, no, you didn't. You're like 28. No, just me?
There's-
All right,
Yeah, just-
moving on.
yeah.
There's a few, fetish markets for that kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
you got like some 34-year-old saying, oh, I just graduated high school. I don't know what I'm going to do for a job. And
All right. I'm not into that. I mean, if, like the college girls or whatever, and then.
For me, it's more if they happen to be young.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not going out and seeking that. I'm mostly just clicking on porn.
Your old Japanese man is showing, Chad.
You know which one I did like watching lately is the pawn shop ones. Have you guys seen that one?
Pawn shop porn.
Yeah, it's like they come in, they're like, oh,
how much does this body go for?
Yeah.
$20.
Oh, I thought you meant the guys like Chumley was on it or something. He's like, I want to do it, but I'm sleepy.
You know, I'm gonna bring in a friend of mine. Check it out. Get a
Do
better
they
idea.
have a porn parody of that?
I don't know.
Looking
But
at
no,
it right now.
there's like a reality porn pawn shop porn one where they come in and they try and sell baseball cards. They're like, oh, I really
Porn
need the
stars are trying to
money.
sell baseball
Oh,
cards?
There's women off the street supposed to be selling baseball cards, and then eventually it turns into, oh, well, come at me in the back.
Oh.
I had this one I was watching where like the girl was like stealing from the pawn shop, and then like a policeman actually came in,
Oh, and then
they took him in the back.
just go wow,
Yeah.
wow, and then.
I won't call the police unless you.
Ah.
So it exists.
Chumley does porn?
No.
Oh.
A Pawn Stars porn parody.
What is it called?
Prawn Stars.
Prawn Stars.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't eat there.
Shall I read the description for you?
Please.
Yeah.
Christian Triple X and his bumbling assistant Chumley are Prawn Stars. These bargain ninjas are buying and selling everything from dirty sex toys to hot groupie sluts. Riley Jensen is looking to rid herself of her insane section of dildos, vibrators, plugs, and other unholy shit I can't even give a name to. Proving her toys are still in good condition, this tattooed beauty immediately strips down and performs a sexy show and tell with each toy, screwing her with a Japanese-made dildo, then twirling her clit with 5,000 maddening RPMs until Christian almost burps his worm.
Burp his
Like, what does
worm.
that mean?
I don't know. Burps the worm. That's a new one there.
Yeah.
UrbanDictionary.com.
So do you pat it on the balls and it goes?
I don't know. But you should add this to your trivia.
I haven't had a porn question yet.
Yeah, a porn category.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in there. I might
That
win
would
that
work.
one.
I think that would
I
work.
feel like that would appeal to a lot of nerd audiences.
Let me get my iPhone out. Hold on.
Yeah, actually it would because you're online. You're either
Porn parodies.
Yeah.
That's a good category.
Oh, there you go, porn parody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's not mainstream enough, maybe. I don't know.
Porn parodies?
No, maybe you can. Oh yeah, I guess you gotta come up with stuff.
No, like, most of them are like, Prawn Stars. I wouldn't know that would be the name of the
Babe
parody.
watch.
Well, like, for example, maybe it's like a bonus round or something where I give a name of a parody, you tell me what it's parodying or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that works.
See, he's the trivia guy. He worked it out.
Oh, God.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, boy.
Sunk into a new low.
If that's the bonus round, that means that's what you're going to put up on the TV, right?
Well, the third quarter bonus round is only text.
Ah.
First quarter bonus... Actually, no. Someone actually did ask me to do a first quarter bonus round where it's a picture identification
Mhm.
of porn stars.
Okay.
And there'd be a lot of, married people in the team who's like, oh, I don't know these people at all, Tara Patrick. I don't know who they are at all.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. That's not a bad idea, but
If you want, we'll donate all the pictures that we have with porn stars.
I think I'm
Yeah.
good, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we have quite a bit actually.
Yep.
We were lucky enough to get on, I guess 5 porn stars or 4 porn stars on our podcast.
What?
Yeah, the Tara Patrick.
Twice we met there.
Yep. Charmaine Starr twice.
Also twice, yeah.
Evelyn Lynn.
Yep.
London Keys.
hmm
Tara said she would kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she would fuck me.
Yeah, we
Good
played
man.
Marry, Fuck, Kill. And she's like, I would marry Russell and fuck James and kill Chad.
Was there a reasoning behind this? Was it like racism or something?
No, it was because I was
Sneaky.
standing in the shadows.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's kind of creepy. He's like standing back there in the shadows. Like, I feel like I would have to kill him before he kills me.
She said I talk too much, so she wouldn't want to be around to just fuck and then leave and then marry him and then.
Because Russell looks like a sweet guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he would take care of her kind
I
of
would.
thing.
I would.
You aren't gonna have me do that, are you?
What?
Why not?
What?
Listen,
Marry, fuck,
You're
kill?
already, we're already fucking Chad.
Yeah, first off, I never signed on that.
Well, I'll take your turn then. More for me. So what's this deal with we were talking about comic books earlier. The female Thor. Do you guys hear anything about the female Thor? And I seen a meme that called her WHOR.
Thor.
Yeah, so they look, see, female superheroes.
Well, the character design picture that came out, I made a joke earlier on Facebook. They sure are a sight for sore eyes.
Nice.
But beyond that, I have no opinion. Straight up. I mean, it's a nice idea, and of course, you can't be stagnant with any of your properties. That's why Superman died how many times? Why Captain America died? Why Peter Parker died? Yeah, spoiler. Whatever happened, they're just trying to keep it fresh, and if it hits mainstream news, then go for it. I think more people are more surprised about how it broke out the news, like it was on The View or something like that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so on a very, very non-comic book market talk show, the Marvel guys, whoever came out and said, "Hey, guess what, guys? Thor's now got boobs," or not in those words, obviously. But
hmm
What are your thoughts?
Wait and see what happens.
Mm.
Because, I mean, when they replaced Spider-Man with Dr. Octopus, everyone was like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. But Spectacular Spider-Man's not Spectacular. Superior Spider-Man is a really great comic.
Okay. You think they're gonna start doing that with other comics? Like, what if they have like a guy Catwoman? Or...
What, Kyle Selina?
Well, they already have Catman and Wildcat.
Is that the same? Is that the girl version of Catwoman?
No.
Or like the tranny version of Catwoman?
Catman's kind of like the low-rent version of Batman.
Oh, okay.
And Wildcat is a former boxer that just wears a cat costume and punches people in the face.
And now I have the Wildcats cartoon thing stuck in my head. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
What do you think, James?
I have no opinion on it, really.
You're just like, this looks like an interesting story.
Yeah, I just like the meme. Are we still talking about horror?
Yeah.
So I was looking into this Twitter news that came in about one of the players from the German team that won the World Cup, which was pretty awesome because they were partying with Rihanna.
Right. Okay, I remember that.
How awesome is that? So there was stories about one of the players, Mesut Ozil. He's one of the forward strikers. They were saying that, I guess rumor was going around that he used his $300,000 Euro prize to pay for, and he donated to people of Gaza.
Okay.
Wow.
And it proved to be untrue.
Aw.
But he did pay for surgeries of 11 children in Brazil before. But he paid for surgeries for 11 children in Brazil before the World Cup. After Germany won, he announced that he paid for surgeries of 23 sick children in Brazil.
So that's the Brazilian soccer team and 2 others?
Yeah. Maybe their kids, hey, your dad's no good. I'll pay. I am German. I am strong. I don't know what accent that is, but
We will make you all Ubermensch.
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 Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but sounds good.
Ubermensch is the Overman. That's the Superman. That's the Aryan ideal.
Ah, okay.
Did you watch that video about the girl who qualified for American Ninja Warrior?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why is everyone so surprised
I
that
don't
a
know.
gymnast won American Ninja Warrior? Like everything on the show is balance, core strength, and grip strength, which are all 3 things that gymnasts are supposed to have.
Can I share a story about that, by the way?
Okay.
So, the
Please be about sex with the gymnast. Please. be
sadly,
about
no.
sex. Damn.
The TV show is called Sasuke in Japan, and it was a big hit for years and years, and it got to the point where there were actually theme parks based on the franchise in Japan.
nice.
There was one in Tokyo, there's one in Hokkaido. They're both closed down, but I actually lived about a 10-minute train ride from the one in Odaiba back when I was in Japan a few years ago, and I wasn't that big of a fan of Sasuke, but I knew about it. I had seen it before. It was kind of cool. One of my friends who was a diehard asked me to take him there. And we get there. He, of course, tried out on the obstacle course. He did okay. There was actually a little section called Brain Park. So people who are fat and out of shape like me can still have fun. And there were games about rhythm, games about like counting or like telling time in your mind or whatever. And that was kind of a haven for me. So I would keep going there every now and then by myself to play those brain games, just for fun, winning small prizes if you can clear it at a certain time.
Like
Whatever.
trivia?
No trivia, unfortunately, no.
Ah.
It's like American Ninja Nerd.
There's a
But
British,
it's Sasuke.
there's like a
Nerd
Canadian, I think,
warrior.
a Canadian TV show that actually tests your different intelligences. My girlfriend turned me on to that show a couple weeks ago, but that would be kind of like that. So you would train how fast you could think, that kind of thing.
Ah.
And there was, it closed down on Halloween a couple years ago, and I went and I played those games again one last time, and I wound up meeting the 2-time winner of Sasuke.
The gas station guy?
Not him.
Okay.
The shorter guy,
Yeah.
Uchihara Yuji.
He's a
Oh, okay.
fisherman, right?
No,
What do you mean?
that's someone else, I think. I forget what this
What's his
guy's
name
role
again?
is. Urushihara Yuji or something like that. Urushihara. I'll check it out.
Is
But
he like a friend of mine? He's Okinawan, but he loves that show. And there's one guy who won it multiple times.
Yeah.
And he's like Jordan to him.
he's a shoe salesman.
Shoe salesman.
Like
Yeah.
Al Bundy?
Yeah.
Only not as.
Come on,
Yeah.
pig.
Why? He scored 4 touchdowns in one game.
But here's the thing, I
Five.
I had no idea who it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was with some of his other friends who were also competitors.
Mhm.
And I did not know any of these people at the time. But I'm thinking about it as I'm leaving, and going on train back home. Urushihara.
Where
That sounds
do
so
I know that
familiar.
name from?
And so I look him up online, and I swear to God, just. And I met the semi-celebrity. I couldn't, say hi. It's an honor to meet you. I couldn't, present myself in a respectable manner. All I was doing is playing this stupid nerd game. I mean, it's a fun-ass nerd game, but I just couldn't, rise to the occasion saying, thank you for your contributions. You're an inspiration. So if you're out there, if you understand English now, thank you for your.
Because
Kawaii!
Okay,
they
that-
love
no.
the Guys with Issues comedy podcast.
They
out
will.
there.
They
Yes.
will.
Once again, we refer to our listener in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're out there, email us at guyswithissues@gmail.com. That might be like our phantom listener.
Yeah.
We will always, like how Jimmy Kimmel has, what's his name from Born Identity?
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon, we will have our Sri Lanka listener.
Yep.
One day there will be a guest on this show. Just email us. And they never will. They could have, but I don't check the email from Sri Lanka. I almost say it all the time. I actually do. I do, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Listen, check the email.
If you want to test to see whether or not James reads it, you should email us at guyswithissues@gmail.com.
Yes, do it.
How far do you think you would get if we had to try out for American Ninja Warrior?
The beginning is those where you jump left and right or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I can do that. My legs are long. And then I would be tired right after.
I think that I could get to that second jump.
A second jump?
Yeah.
Well, the first obstacle course actually changes each year. They swap out a few of the obstacles. Maybe there were a few years running where it might have been the same order, but they usually try to keep it new. Yeah, historically it's been that jumping one back and forth.
Yeah.
But to start, I would probably not even do that. I might just like slip and fall on my face.
The one in Japan is actually, the beginning is easier, whereas the one in America, the one in Japan, you can just hop left and
Yeah.
right all the way through one. But the one in America, you have to jump and 2 feet jump to the other side because they put it pretty far apart.
Americans are taller? I don't know.
I guess. Well, I like
Generally speaking, yeah.
I like the Japanese one better because they allow anybody to try out. The American one, everybody's all fit and whatever. So like they have like in the Japanese one, they have the Squid Man, is it, or Octopus Man, or
They still have like tryouts. I mean, people can be invited, but there's also like a fairly rigorous tryout session involved with that, like running some of the obstacle courses, that kind of thing, almost like a physical exam. And then the top people there will compete. Like they actually have celebrities every couple months, whatever, come on because they're popular at the time. Like there's a few people in Japan who are actually known for being physically fit, and for being funny, whatever, in Japan, and they go on the show, they do their best. The Squid Guy's been on for ages. I think that's he's lovable.
and he never makes it past the first one.
Is that the case? I thought he might
Or
have
like there was some,
won.
there's like they always kind of like, because he's older.
Is he like the William Hung of the show?
No, because everybody loves him.
Like when that guy comes on, they're like, oh, it's a Squid Guy.
Yeah.
I think that no matter like which way they rearrange the course, it'll take me about 2 jumps to screw up.
Oh, typical. So Chad.
Mhm.
It's so Chad.
Like the girl who did it, she like took her time, throughout the whole thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I see normally guys they just go one to the other, one to the other.
Well, hers is not the first one, the first event. She actually went past the second, I think, because she's actually going to make it to Mount.
Midoriyama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the first woman to make it there from American Ninja.
Oh, and just so you know, you're correct. Squid Guy or Kuromochi Minoru, he only made it to the first stage every time.
Yeah, so it's like every time it's like, oh, he's there, and it's like a celebrity showing up, and then they're like throwing out the first pitch kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, there he is. Hey, all right, we love this guy, and he's in the water. But that's where squid belong, in the water.
That's also much better in other countries, the first pitch.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe we should research that. But what is up with the first pitch with Americans? What's his name? 50 Cent. You would figure is maybe somewhat athletic because he got all the muscles and whatever.
Right.
And I guess his aim is off. Maybe the person who
Maybe he's like Wild Thing from Major League.
50 Cent Vaughn.
or maybe like the person who was shooting at him had the same kind of aim.
But he got hit in the face.
Yeah, but he didn't die. I'm not saying I wanted him to die, but I don't know. Maybe somebody could shoot Kanye. I don't know. Is that wrong? Was that messed up? Did I go too far? Anyways, I think it's time for some. Maybe we break it down with Mr. Wago there.
Some news?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's get some news started then.
And now it's time for the weekly news with Chad Wago and the guys with issues.
Hey, we're not live, right?
No.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta take a call.
All right.
So unprofessional.
I know. Let's just continue with it. Let's make up news. Okay.
Well, there's still lots of news to talk about, right?
Yeah. There's that girl who.
American Ninja Warrior.
Let me pull up USA Today and let's see.
They show that So we talked about the Thor.
The horror.
Oh, the Comcast representative. Did you read about
God,
that?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, this guy recorded a call of him talking to a Comcast representative, trying to cancel his account, and he just refused to disconnect the account.
The guy just refused to.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Wow.
Fuck Comcast.
Oh wow.
Well, I guess he's back. what a way to make an entrance. That's what you should do tonight when you take the stage. You just go up on the stage and say, fuck Comcast.
Hated those guys when I was living on the mainland.
They run the mainland or something? Or?
Not everywhere.
Oh.
I think I got a little bit of it. Hold on, let me see if I can play it.
105 megabits per second for your internet. A sound will not give you that speed.
Okay, we'd like to disconnect. We'd like to disconnect, please.
Okay, so why is it that you don't want the faster speed? Help me understand why you don't want faster internet.
Help me understand why you can't just disconnect us.
See, because my job is to have a conversation with you about keeping your service, finding out why it is that you're looking to cancel the service.
I don't understand. Is this
If you don't want
for
to talk
like?
to me, you can definitely go into the Comcast store and disconnect your service there. Okay.
You're just asking for you to.
Kill two birds with one stone. You got to return that cable card to the store anyways.
We're actually going to just mail the cable card in, but if you can just please cancel our service, that would be great. That's all. That is all we want.
We're actually not able to return a cable card by mail.
Then I will send someone like a TaskRabbit to go return the cable card for us. I don't personally intend to go return the cable card. That's why we're probably not going to be canceling in store. So that's why I need you to cancel by phone. So can you cancel us by phone? The answer is yes, correct?
I mean, it sounds like you don't want to go over this information with me. I mean, if you're not wanting to go over that information, okay, then that's the easiest way to get your account disconnected.
I am declining to state why we are leaving Comcast because I don't owe you an explanation. So if you can please just proceed to the next question. If you have to fill out your form, that's fine. Please proceed to the next question, and we'll attempt to answer that if possible.
Okay, so, I mean, being that we are the number one provider of internet
And it goes on like that for about 8 minutes.
Wow.
So he finally decides, okay, we canceled your account. Bye.
It sounds like somebody just broke up with somebody recently. And just cannot let go. It's like, what? Why?
deserve an explanation.
Why can't you just love me? Why do you want to leave me? Everybody should love me. I need the attention. Give it to me. Everybody, it's about me. I am number one.
I've been on both ends of that. You're totally true.
All right, I was looking online and I found this. I wasn't searching naked, but
I wasn't searching naked, but I just so happened to find naked people.
yeah, or I wasn't naked and searching.
Yeah.
Dating Naked, the new show on VH1.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Naked and Afraid on National Geographic, which was unfortunately none of the women were hot, so it's kind of like, what's the use?
Were they naked?
Yeah, they were naked.
Were they afraid?
Very afraid.
Were you afraid?
Well, it's tricky because they drop you off, Naked and Afraid, they drop you off in one side of the jungle. And this is, like, let's say we go into the what is it, in Chile or something? Is it the Andes over there? Whatever. And then they drop you off here and there's poisonous snakes and whatever's. And then they drop another guy off down this side and you guys got to meet up and you're both naked.
Right.
And you have nothing. Maybe like one thing you can take. Like the person will take the compass. The other person took, let's say, a lighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So then you got to make some place for you to sleep. You have to stay off the ground because of the creepy crawlies, and you got to watch out for, jaguars or whatever. So I don't know. So then you got to stay there for like I think a couple weeks or maybe like a month or something, and then you make your way out. So I'll lose like 30 pounds. I think maybe it's like a week or something like that.
But they have the basic medical people around you while you're doing
If
that.
something was to happen, then they,
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just them.
Because when you see those kind of things, like the Bear Grylls, and you see that, we had people on site. I'm like,
Yeah, just in case. Oh, right.
Like Survivor Man, I think they only had a camera with him, yeah?
Yeah.
He left,
yeah.
but he went by himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this show is Dating Naked.
Okay.
So you go on a date, he's naked, she's naked, and they're on a date. So it's like, wow, you just cut to the chase or something. I don't know. That's pretty interesting.
Is it good though?
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
I don't think it started yet.
Oh,
Okay.
Premiering Thursday. So some of the girls on here look pretty hot.
Is the gimmick of the show that they strip down before their date, or is it like
Yes.
nudists dating?
They're not. I see. I don't know. They don't say that, but basically they take off their clothes and then they date. They're on a date.
No.
So
okay.
one.
If they have clothes to take off, then they're not nudists.
Yeah. Well, one scene there, they show a couple. What do you call that? When you, going through the, sliding on that rope from one side of the mountain.
Zip lining.
Yeah, zip
Zip-lining.
lining. Yeah, they're zip lining, so they're together, and looks interesting.
Wow, that sounds really uncomfortable because there's a harness involved in that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it opens up a lot of
Yep.
hole.
Wrapped around your sack.
That'd be interesting. You get a rash from the zip lining harness thing.
I think you can get a rash from that even with your clothes on.
Oh,
You ready
okay.
for the news?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
So what did Joe say? That's what I want to know.
Oh, Joe said that he's going to be late.
Oh, that's not good.
7:45.
That's not good news.
Yeah, no, it's not good news.
Okay.
That's why I answered the phone, because I was like, this is not going to be good news.
All right, go ahead. What's the?
Okay, so speaking of things that are different in foreign countries, McDonald's is now going to be hosting wedding receptions, anniversary parties, engagement parties, and bridal showers in Hong Kong.
Wow. So they're going to be hosting. Wow. So inside McDonald's?
Inside of McDonald's.
A regular McDonald's?
Yes.
Or? Wow. What is like a China, like here, which McDonald's would you pick?
Well, I certainly wouldn't pick the one on KMOku or the one on 4th Street.
Hey, can you imagine somebody getting married on 4th Street Mall at McDonald's, like in Chinatown? There's not much room. And then are they still open to customers, or is it like closed?
I don't
Catered
know.
through McDonald's.
Yeah.
Open fountain bar.
Say, everybody, thank you for coming to my wedding. I want to thank the pastor for marrying us.
I want to thank
Big
Ronald
Macs for
McDonald.
everybody!
Burglar.
Yeah, is that the
Grimace.
entertainment? Is that the entertainment? Like they show up and Grimace gives milkshakes and...
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm
I
down
have
with
this,
that.
I have this image in my head right now of the Grimace with a giant pair of headphones, just doing scratching the turntable.
DJ Grimace.
Oh, singing the wrong Grimace. He stick his tongue out.
What?
What?
Grimace,
Grimace, the expression.
Oh, like
No, wait, no, not Grimace. I don't know why, dude from Kiss popped into my head.
Gene Simmons?
Gene Simmons.
Eagles Grimace.
Yeah.
Look, if it's Gene Simmons in a Grimace costume, I will go to that wedding, whoever the hell it is.
Was that his street name?
What, Gene Simmons? Yes, that was the street name.
No, was it his Grimace? Was his name? What was his character name? His Kiss?
Gene Simmons.
The only character name that I know of is Peter Curse with Starchild, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's the only one that I know.
You're all on Google right now, right?
Oh.
The demon was Gene Simmons.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Where did Grimace come from? Man, maybe I was hoping. I don't know.
Moving on, among things that make people grimace, you guys heard about the disco demolition back in 1979, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, they want to do it again. This time, the Charleston, South Carolina River Dogs are asking you to come to a game equipped with Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber CDs to explode.
There's too many kids that like them, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Did you know that Miley Cyrus was dating Mike Will? Was it Mike Will? Mike Will made it
Yeah,
for like 9 months, and
Who?
Mike Will.
Who's that?
the guy that she did the Jordan song with.
Yeah.
Oh,
funny
okay.
thing.
Okay.
With my J's on. You know that song that I'm always playing in the truck.
So they broke up or they're still dating?
No, they're dating. A lot of people didn't know that they were dating.
Oh.
It just so happened that it got confirmed or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it made news.
Okay, so here's what happens with Grimace, all right? You get a large chocolate shake, and he sticks his tongue. Gene Simmons sticks his tongue, and that's how he drinks his milkshake into the cup all the way down.
And that's why it's called the Grimace?
Yeah,
Because when he drinks all of your milkshake, you grimace?
it could be. That's what happens to you. He is the Grimace for allowing you to bring you to grimacing.
I just want to see Gene Simmons saying, "I drink your milkshake."
Maybe that's his pickup line when he's hollering at the girls, and just when he goes down below, and then he
I feel like Gene Simmons' pickup line is "I'm Gene Simmons."
I should try that. I'm Gene
Yeah, I think he would pick me up though, saying, "I am the Grimace."
He
Yeah,
had
you
me-
are the Grimace.
I wouldn't mind being the Grimace.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my new cosplay idea for Qui-Gon.
Gene Simmons as the Grimace.
He had me at milkshake.
And finally in the news, when Kill It With Fire goes wrong, I believe that I told you guys the story a few weeks back about the woman in Kansas City that tried to kill a spider in her apartment with paper towels that she set on fire.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. This time, a man in Seattle decided to use spray paint and a lighter to try and kill the spider in his apartment.
And what happened?
His house burnt down.
Burned down, like the whole house burned down.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a way where you can go, okay, the curtain's on fire. I should stop trying to kill the spider and put that fire out.
Almost got him.
Yeah,
Got him.
I'm committing to the death of this spider.
This place rains a lot. Nothing should happen.
Please tell me he got the spider.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
that'd be hilarious.
assumed that he did.
He was like, no, maybe that's what happened. He's like, oh, I can't get him. He hid in the walls, burned down the house.
And what really happened is the spider was on his back the whole time.
Dead?
No, alive. So he watched his house burn down.
Oh,
all,
on his
all of his
back.
life possessions
On the
ruined.
man's back.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the spider was on its back.
Where are you going with this, Chad?
Like a sleeping Spider-Man? What is that? We gotta come up with an insect move for Spider-Man.
The sleeping Spider-Man. I like that.
The 8-leg?
Yeah.
Or the 8-finger jab?
Okay, first off, if you're dating someone and you can put 8 fingers, you both got issues.
Unless you're into that.
Yeah. Unless that's your thing. That's not my thing. But, you know, some people are into that. Some people fist, so that's 5.
Some people brag, and I'm like, I remember in high school, this one guy was like, yeah, I got 4 fingers in her. I'm like, should you be proud of that?
I kind of feel like any time that you hear a high school guy talking about having sex, you just got to be like, eh.
Grain of salt.
No.
No, not
It
a grain
ain't
of salt.
happening. You
A
lie.
whole salt shaker.
Is that it for the news?
How
Yeah,
would
that's
you-
it for the news.
How would you tell her? Like, I'm the type of person that makes, you know, jokes, underlying, jokes or whatever. And so I would probably be like, hey, how's it going? I've been here 4 times, or, you know, she has no idea that I'm talking about her, but I'll just be like, just throwing 4s out there the whole time. Did you see the wrestling? They had
The 4 horsemen.
4 horsemen. They did the figure 4 a leg lock. Anybody want 4 milkshakes? I'm Gene Simmons. Something like that. That's why I missed high school, making fun of people. I wasn't a bully, but just, you know, trash talking amongst your friends.
Mhm.
You know, because nobody admitted to masturbating, so it was like, yeah, you jag off, and it was stupid. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this.
And that was the news.
With Chad Wago for the guys with issues.
Waka Flocka News.
Well, anyways, I lost my show notes because I had to restart my computer.
Hey, Russell, do you have anything that you'd like to share with us?
I was
Sure.
about to say. It's time for Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia. And since Chad brought it up, why don't you sing about it? Chad.
No.
All right, I guess he's not singing. Chad just gave up on it already. So
Yeah, I gave up on it like 3 months ago.
yeah, we're still going to ask you. If you want some of this dick, Chad, you're going to sing that song.
But they're not voting for the guys with issues. They're voting for Mars Comedy Club.
I've known you for 11 years. I've never heard you sing once.
Good.
Listen to the podcast, you hear him sing horribly. Maybe not their last 10 episodes, but it could be a little bit before that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's talk about Weird Al, since, you know, this week he's bringing out...
Tacky.
Well, he's bringing out like a music video every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
had
really?
Tacky. What was the blurred lines one?
Word crime.
Word crimes, yes.
And then today was
Foil.
Foil,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is the parody of
Royals.
Royals.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah. Hey,
Lords is actually the parody of Lords. Lords on the video The Lords that showed up at the award show is a parody of Lords that was on the video. It's kind of like, what happened to her? Is that her?
So for Weird Al, there's one person he's always asked permission on several occasions to parody his songs, and it's Prince. He's always asked, and Prince has always said no. And one time they were sitting next together at an award ceremony. Just so happened that they sat in the same row, and a letter was passed to him from his lawyer,
Passed to
Weird Al, from Prince's lawyer, demanding that he not make eye contact with Prince.
Wow.
Because he could see the question in his eyes.
And that was Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia.
Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia, I'm Chad Wago.
And the
No, you're
grimace.
I will take a load in the face.
That was James Monty singing.
Can I just say how awesome it'll be if you had the Grimace as your fourth member, regularly?
The evil Grimace. You have the hair and you have the long tongue with blood coming out, playing a bass.
And the face paint.
There you go.
Is your mascot?
Yeah, that's our new mascot. That's the mascot for anti-bullying.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of which, we joke around a lot and we make fun of each other a lot. But we are against bullying. Bullying is a horrible thing. We are tired of hearing about our teenagers, our children. They're all our children. So, reach out to one of them, and, if somebody's you see is being bullied, become a friend.
Yep.
Or even if somebody's not being bullied, become a friend. It'll make for a peaceful life and society. And I'm just rambling on. I'm trying to think of. Oh yeah, go to augieT.com, and then you scroll down. You'll see a picture of his daughter holding her book, which is "It's Okay to Be Different," and then you can show your support by buying her book on augieT.com, and also check out his new comedy tour, So Dumb 2014, which is already getting, criticism from some of the politicians.
okay,
Because he looks like he's campaigning.
right.
Also, next week, Wednesday, here at Mars Comedy Club, starting about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, it's the hashtag Comedy Fighters.
Yeah.
The champion Clinton Imai is going to take on Brandy. Oh, maybe they can have sex after.
Yep.
Those who don't know, Brandy is a 6'10" transgender with gigantic jugs.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be amazing for Clinton, I guess. All right. Well, come on, anyways. Happy hour starts at 7. That's at the Studio Hawaiian Brian's Mars Comedy Club. Please go vote. The last day to vote is Sunday. Vote, vote, vote. Tell your friends. All you need is an email address and internet service.
Okay.
Also vote for our friends. Best Tattoo Parlor, Rock Solid Tattoo. Best Go-Go Dancer, Cherry Lay. Best DJ, Jimmy Taco. And best Twitter, @SuperCW. Show your support. Vote for us. Thank you. We appreciate it. Email us at guyswithissues@gmail.com if you have any more questions or suggestions, because we're going to start a new segment with Chad Stradamus. Did I say it right? Chad Stradamus?
Chad Stradamus.
Chad Stradamus. Did I get into a Greek porn?
Maybe.
Chad Stradamanopoulos. Chad. And then don't forget to come out Thursday night here at the Studio Hawaiian Brian's for trivia with Remy Zane. It'll be, is that right? You looked at me like you said my name wrong, dude.
No, it's more or less right.
Remy Zane?
No, never, please.
Okay.
No.
Oh, what's wrong with Zane? Zane's cool.
It sounds like zanen, which in Japanese means no good.
Oh, there's the opposite of that. The opposite of Zanen.
Yeah.
Remy's super good.
Yeah.
That sounds like a worst porn name ever.
Sounds like a Japanese porn.
Remy's
super good.
Oh, looks like a school is out. Remy's super good.
Well, yes. Anyways, this is Remy Zane from Trivia Hawaii. We do trivia nights right now at the Manifest Nocturnal Lounge in Hawaiian Brian's. If you want trivia at your own place or bar, private event, whatever, let us know online, triviahawaii.com, or Facebook's Trivia Hawaii webpage. Thank you much, guys.
Thank you guys for listening to episode 91. My name is James Monty. As always, I'm with Russell Kealoha.
Goodbye, bitches.
Thank you to Remy Zane. Give a shout out. Yeah. And the supposed comedian, Chad Wago.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. God bless you and good night.